Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we will take a look at the Great British Pound because, guys, I have got a lot of questions and private messages about the perspective of the Great British Pound, what we think about the bread and butter trade that we expect to get, whether it has failed or maybe it could work, and so on. So, in a few words speaking, the situation on Great British Pound is not perfect, and it looks not as we have expected to get. Of course, every time we were trying to take the position on the long-term chart, we would like to get the perfect picture. When we see the setup on the monthly chart, on the daily chart, we see clear reversal pattern that tells us definitely where to place stop and where we will get profit. But here is a bit different picture, and the situation is more complicated here, and it's not very fascinating right now. Although, guys, we see some bullish signs here, and we still think that bread and butter could work, but the setup is more risky than it was initially, and it looks not as attractive as it could look. So let's talk about the details. From one point of view, on the daily chart, we do not have any patterns, any reversal patterns that could tell us that time has come to take the long position, and market is turning to the upside, and right now we will join the significant rally that will happen right to the 167 area, where it stands the target of the bread and butter. So yes, we do not have this. At the same time, guys, we have significant plunge down on the Great British Pound due to voting in Scotland, and right now we have the flat action. So here we see the changing in the overall direction of the market. Market in fact calling around the yearly pivot point and still stands here, and market still holds with the support that it has reached at this bottom. Until market holds here, the chances on the upside action exist. The breaking through the 158.50 lows will probably destroy and make invalid the bread and butter setup per se. It doesn't mean that market will not turn to the upside from the lower support, but this will not happen due to the bread and butter trade. In fact, the November month is the month when the Great British Pound should show the reversal to the upside. So the November month should become the upside month. This is the necessary condition for us to treat the bread and butter trade as starting as the pattern that has started to work. At the same time, currently we see some bullish signs. Here, guys, for example, take a look. The market has shift trend bearish, but price action stands flat. It doesn't show any downward action. Besides, take a look at recent ADP report. That was the reaction on this report, and this reaction was relatively mild, because you can see the data was really impressive and really significant. The private sector shows significant increase in the jobs, but market has shown plunge down and return right back up. That's a hint on the existing of the support. What else we could get here? Maybe we'll get this head and shoulders patterns, big pattern. That's also possible. When we have the round head, that's also possible. In the shorter term perspective, we'll take a look at the Great British Pound. Due to the recent ADP report, we've got this wash and rinse with its previous lows. So you can see market has grabbed the stops, return right back up. And that has happened right around the weekly pivot support one. That points me to the thought that this could be the double bottom, because the wash and rinse is very typical action for the second bottom of the pattern. And that's also the pattern that could work. That's why these lows were important, and we still tell that until market holds above these lows, above 158.50 area, the bread and butter has chances to work. If market will break through them, that's probably will be absolutely another story, and we should forget about the bread and butter. So, what we could do in the current circumstances? Well, guys, we can't call you to take any positions because, in fact, right now the most attractive moment of this setup is standing on the Great British Pound very close to the invalidation point. So if you will take position here, your stops should be below these lows, and if market will fail, continue move lower, will not form this double bottom and will fail the bread and butter at all, your loss will be probably not very significant. So risk reward is very attractive here because the target for the bread and butter is 167.70. That's the only attractive moment that we see right now with this setup. That's why think twice before taking the position. But my personal point of view is that, guys, I think that taking the very small lot will cost nothing to you, because taking the small lot here will promise the significant profit. If even you will take the 10% of your normal lot or 15% of your normal lot, that will be enough to generate some significant amount of profit, because the profit object stands at 8 points above the current level. That's really could be a significant move. So this will be a really significant price if market will still work. If market will fail, then the loss from the 10% of your normal lot will not be really crucial for you. It will be a very small risk. That's why I think that's the only approach that could be applied here. And the second approach is maybe this also will be reasonable just to skip this trade, because as you can see, the setups that we initially intended to get, we haven't got them. And market looks really heavy, and it's really difficult to forecast and promise that the bread and butter will work. But we should stand on the clear points in our analysis. This analysis, the crucial levels, the target point, the levels, the edge level, I mean the level of the failure of the setup, and what we could do in the current circumstances. Yes, we see some bullish signs. Maybe market will form double bottom. Maybe market will start to react on the potential bullish dynamic pressure on the daily time frame chart. Besides, market holds above the weekly pivot support one. That's also positive moment. We have the Russian rinse. So some nuances, some moments exist here, but the overall action here we've got the butterfly buy, by the way. That was the pattern that we've got. But this is, in general, this setup is more risky than normal setup when the bread and butter behaves as it should do. So on the hourly chart, guys, if you still would like to take small position, here is the neck, not quite neckline. Previously was the neckline that we have discussed yesterday, but right now it's just a resistance line. Market has reached it and turned to retracement. So the levels where we could try to take the position stands right here. Maybe that will be 59.50 area, 59.20. So 618 support, 38 support. Here we see also some sort of the bullish divergence. Well, that's all that we could say currently on the bread and butter. So our conclusion is that whether it will work or not, we could say we do not know exactly, because market shows a bit worse action that it could show, and this worse action means a lack of the clear reversal patterns, a bit long-term standing around the support, no signs of the reversal yet, but still some hints, some signs of the bullish moments exist here. And as market still holds and stands above the crucial area, it's 58.50 area, chances exist that bread and butter could work. That's why that's your the choices stand up to you. So whether you would like to deal with such sort of the setup or not.